Hello, and here we are live from my balcony. I am on the third floor of an apartment building. I have great sunlight all afternoon, all the way into the evening. So it makes it a great place to grow some vegetables and some herbs. So today I'm gonna give you a little tour of my garden, show you what it looks like. This is my second summer ever gardening. I am no expert. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning a lot from watching YouTube videos or reading blogs. But yeah, so let's give you a little tour. So we have here first the basil. This is a plant that I bought already grown at the Atwater market in Montreal. I have planted some seeds as well, but they're taking a very long time for growing. This is something I learned last year when I was growing basil, that the basil seed take such a long time and are so fragile. So I tried to some at the same time again this year, but I bought a full grown plant so I could actually enjoy some basil through the summer. And of course I have my cage, so squirrel don't come in and try to dig it all through. Next up we have some colorful Swiss chard. So there's some green and rainbow Swiss chard here. I harvested it a few days ago, so that's why we don't have any full grown leaves yet. These are just some baby leaves that are going to be ready in probably a few weeks, but this is so delicious and it grows so easily. So very happy with this, highly recommend. Here we have some tatsoi. So this has grown exponentially. So it's meant to be like a type of spinach bok choy mix, and it's been pretty good. These are all my herbs. These are all meant to be growing well together. Not every herbs go well together. For example, basil should never be with anything else. Mint is also a picky one. So make sure that you look for that before you start planting them. So here we have some Italian parsley. This was planted from seeds and it's been beautiful, growing so well, delicious. We have some chives. This was also planted from seeds. I think next year I'll buy a full-grown plant because just the seeds didn't give me much. Unless maybe I should have planted more seeds, but I feel like this isn't much and it takes quite a long time to grow. So I'm still pleased, but maybe next year I'll buy a full-grown plant. Here we have some dill. Yes, it is blooming. It's even made some flowers. It smells so good as we shake it. Also planted from seeds. This is just beautiful, loving it. And then we have some thyme, also planted from seeds. I started even these seeds inside, so this took a really long time, but it's also gorgeous and it smells just so good. Here we have some habaneros. There is loads of them. Look at this. So many little peppers, many more coming up. So I'm super excited. This is also a plant that planted from seed. Of course, we have the cage against the squirrel. Yeah, so these are meant to be very hot peppers. This one is so big. Can't wait. Love hot peppers. All the way in the corner, we have some mini bell peppers. This cage is not the best that I've done. But yeah, so these are small peppers. I think they have pretty much reached the biggest they will get at, so they are meant to be small. However, they are meant to be red and yellow, so we're just gonna wait a few weeks still for them to get colored. But yeah, super excited for this. Also planted this from a seed all the way back in March, and it's grown beautifully. I love how beautiful the plant is. Like the leaves are just beautiful and it's grown tall. So it's just a pretty plant to have, and I hope that the peppers are going to be good. Moving next, we have the aubergine plant. Now, if you also follow me on Instagram, you'll see that the aubergine is the toughest, the most difficult plant that I have, because the squirrels, they love those. few weeks back. I got some eaten, which is never good. But yeah, so aubergine also planted from a seed, and look at how grown this is. So yeah, super happy. Got so many flowers coming up that are all gonna make some beautiful pink aubergine. Now we're gonna move on to tomatoes. Now I must say, there's loads of tomatoes coming up, as you can see, but these are not my most beautiful plants. I have a fungus on these tomatoes here. Maybe you can see like a little whitish powder on the leaves, and I've been trying to get rid of it, but it's taking a long time, and it's now kind of spread to the other ones. But still, here we have some atomic tomatoes, so it's going all the way here. It's a pretty big plant. The atomic tomato is going to be about this big, so it's like the size of a grape tomato, but it's going to be a beautiful purple and yellow. So I'm very looking forward to this. They take a lot of water, as you can see. I watered this morning, and as you can also see, the squirrels come in even if I have this cage, and they eat half the tomato and then leave it there. So these are glacier tomato, tomate glacier. So they are a bit bigger than your average cherry tomato, and they're meant to be beautiful, orangey, ready. These two, this one is definitely ready to pick. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick that up later. So yeah, super happy. I've put some flowers in with those. That's something I had read about online. Oh my god, this is like a jungle here. Everything is getting stuck. Marigold are meant to be good for keeping the bugs away. So third tomato plant with the marigolds in it. These are called Little Lucky Tomato. However, they are nothing but little. These are probably the biggest tomatoes that I have in the garden, and they are meant to be a beautiful yellow. So I've got so many coming up. This one is also a bit dry and has also been attacked by the fungus, so definitely some cleanup that needs to be done. But still, look at all these beautiful ones. So looking forward. Oh, there's a yellow one all the way at the back there. Yay. Here we got some rocket arugula, if you say that. I do not take care of it. Arugula is better in the spring, and then from then on it just becomes this massive plant that grows so quickly and then makes flowers, and once it has flowers it becomes very bitter. So it kind of just there. Now it's kind of more of just a pretty plant. Yeah, won't eat that anymore. I've tried eating it when it's flowered, and it's so bitter, so we don't want that. All the way up top here, this is not a vegetable, but it can be eaten, or capucine. I should probably check to see what capucine is in English. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. So yeah, so capucine, it's a pretty flower that you can eat. You can also eat the leaves. This is in the sunshine even in the morning, so it takes a lot of water, and as you can see, I've been not watering it enough and it's been dried, but even there's so many flowers, like just so many, and so many buds that are still coming up. It looks beautiful. It attracts the bees, so I'm just happy to have it there. Makes it look good with the rest of the garden. All right, that's it for my garden tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna do some gardening now. We definitely saw some plants needed watering and some fungus that needs to be taken care of, so I'm gonna do that. If you enjoyed the garden tour, let me know. If you have any tips on how to garden for balconies, let me know as well, because I'm still learning. And if you want to see more gardening videos, also let me know.